Self Shields monthly mile to find out how bad the mile is. Did I overcook it at the beginning of
If you want to do this race, right, leave your lungs at the door. Leave your lungs at the door.
I look.
I can't.
Self Shields monthly mile to find out how bad the mile is. We already know, don't we?
Yeah, it's fine.
Just in case the head cam's not enough to see how bad it feels, we've got Andy here to pace. Are you pacing me or are you filming me?
I'm gonna try and film you. I'm gonna try and keep up with you, mate.
So, we'll see what happens, but it's definitely going to be brutal. Right, let's get into the pain cave of the mile.
You've got 10 seconds now, okay? Have a good run, everyone. Please make sure your toes are behind the line.
Toes behind the line, this is very serious.
Bench.
Here we go, South Shields monthly mile, a 1 mile rectangle loop. And I've put a map in the bottom corner so you can see where we are on the course. There's a per mile and a per kilometre pace in the top right. My PB is 5:33, which I ran last year, hoping to go under that today, and as it turns out, the result did shock me in the end. We're coming round the first corner and we're starting to go up the hill. Let's see how Andy's getting on, trying to keep up with me. Oh, there he is, he's right on my shoulder. Andy's a much quicker runner than me over the mile, but he's been injured recently, so he's coming back to fitness. I was just adjusting his head cam, but you can see he's sat in quite nicely behind me, so let's see how long he can keep up, because it does get quite interesting. The pace is fast at the moment. This is the uphill section to the top corner, and I am, 5:18 pace? I work in miles, which obviously everyone in the UK does. Don't hammer me in the comments if you work in kilometres. I know there's some weird, strange people that do that. Anyway, we're coming round the top corner now onto the flat section of that rectangle, so you can see on the map. Heart rate's looking alright, actually 160 at the moment. I think my max is around 179, so there's still plenty in the tank. Let's see if Andy's still with me. Oh yeah, Andy's hanging on behind me quite nicely, tucked it. Oh, I look quite fast actually, don't I? I don't normally see myself from behind, but I'm quite happy with that technique at the moment. But now we're looking at the pace, and I have slowed right down to sort of 5k pace at the moment, so that's a bit of a worry because we're not even halfway yet. Is this going to be an epic blow up from me, or am I going to be able to keep going? I've even had a quick look at the watch. The pace isn't getting any quicker, so I seem to have settled into this rhythm. I could do with someone to race against, somebody to make me kick on. I don't think that's going to be Andy, but what do we have here behind Andy? Oh no, it's Nicholas, another Sunderland stroller who's going to give me a right run for my money here. This is now on. I don't even know this at this point, as you can see from Andy's camera. I'm blissfully unaware of the absolute battle that's about to commence. But Nicholas has to catch me first, and that's not going to be easy. Looking at it though, Andy's still right behind me. My pace has stayed steady, which again is worrying. My PB's 5:34 and I'm consistently at 5:50 here. Coming up to the half mile mark, and I could really do with some encouragement here.
Okay, go on, Chris.
And there it was from Andy. But is that because he knows Nicholas is coming? Is this the start of Nicholas's attempt?
Done.
Hang on, why is he shouting?
Done, Nicholas.
Well done. Oh no, look who's coming right behind me now. And he's running quicker than me. Did I overcook it at the beginning of
Good, Chris.
The race is on now, he's even shouting for me. And look, Nicholas has gone past, but I've gone with him. Can Andy keep up? I think that laugh means definitely not, and you can see the gap is quite large now between us and Andy. We're just about to turn the corner to go down the hill, so it's the opposite of the hill we did at the beginning, and I am just desperately trying to hang on to Nicholas, and you can see the pace is starting to quicken. Andy's been left in no man's land. I think he's out of this one now. It's just the two of us going head to head. And the pace has hit 5:30 now and under, as this downhill section helps us speed up. Can I keep with Nicholas? He's a real tough competitor. The heart rate's starting to increase, as does the pace as we get to 3/4 of the way through the mile. And we're under 5:30 pace now. We're making back some of the time that we lost on that back straight. He's just getting ahead of me, but I'm sticking with him because I do think I've got a good finish. We're on the final corner now, and we're onto the home straight, and it's not all the way to the end. It's about halfway, as you can see on the map. Has Andy managed to catch us? Let's have a look. No, he's a goner, I think, in this one now. Let's just finish with me versus Nicholas. And you can see that he has got away. He's overtook Mr. Black T-shirt, and I'm going to have to put a real kick in now if I'm going to catch Nicholas. It's almost looking like a lost cause, but I've got to dig deep now. Come on, dig deep. See if I can just catch this guy ahead in the black T-shirt. That's the first goal. And heart rate's up, but we've only got 0.1 to go now, and I'm still under the 5:30 sort of pace, but I'm not really catching this guy. 5:25 is fast for the finish, but did I go too quick at the beginning? And what's this going to look like? Because we know we had a slow middle section. Have I ruined my chances there, or are we still there? Here's the finish. 5:23, I've picked it up. I've not been able to catch him. Nicholas has done me, and we're across the line. What was the time? 5:29, that's a PB. And I later went on to find out that ranks me 79th in the UK this year for the mile for over 40s. And I think that's because nobody runs a road mile. Here's Andy, he's back.
Well done, Chris. Awesome. Awesome.
That was lovely, wasn't it?
I forgot how hard mine is.
Cheers, mate. Did you enjoy it?
No. If you want to do this race, right, leave your lungs at the door. Leave your lungs at the door.
My lungs are ruined. What have you learned?
Fitness takes time to build up. It takes a long time to build up. It doesn't take too long to go away.
Yeah, it quickly goes.
But it will come back.
Alright, nice.
Trust the process.
What have I learned? It doesn't get any easier the mile, does it?
Nah, it
The
doesn't.
more-
It's
the more
always
you do
horrible.
it,
It's
it's
always
still-
minging. It doesn't matter. It's eyeballs out there.
Got a PB, so we'll take that.
Go on, Chris.
Right. What have you learned?
Nothing.
Nothing. Learned nothing.
I can't. Don't put a camera with me, dude.
You alright?
Keep thinking I'm gonna.
Don't get run over.
I've never ever run at this track before.
Oh, so what have you learned?
You
Nothing.
can laugh, it's fine.
Right.
I've learned that the mile makes us violently sick. Oh.
We'll leave on that bombshell.
Ah.
So Andy was pacemaker slash filming me. How did you get on with that, Andy? Right. We can't say that. Try again.
Well, it was alright for about 3/4 of a mile.